it seemed that the quickest way to try to make a real difference in the state of Wisconsin was to throw my hat in, because I believe that I have a vision that will work for the people, and we'll put them first.
And that all sounds great, but in the state of Wisconsin, a state where more voted for Trump than Hillary, a state where Walker's won his last 3 elections, if you count the recall, he defeated my Aunt Mary in what a lot of people thought would be a close election by, I believe, 6 points, so pretty widespread 2 years ago. What makes you think you can actually win this?
Well, I think it really gets back to being able to have the kind of vision and plan that resonates with the people of Wisconsin. Right now, what the people of Wisconsin want to know is that we hear them. The families that are struggling and working 2 or 3 jobs, that may have had a brief departure from the Democratic Party, want to know that there's somebody that has a real plan that I can communicate to you in simple terms that we can actually execute, that's going to make their life better. We're here because we care about people. The people in this state that have always looked to our party for the kinds of progressive values that will advance our state, they need to know that we can actually deliver on our promises. I've spent an entire career delivering on promises. I built my business based upon, and the only reason it would have happened is on the success of helping others to build their business. I'm a problem solver. I get things done.
And since you announced just a few short weeks ago, there's already been an attack ad on you. You've been called the out-of-touch, far-left con artist, a political neophyte who wants to push his own brands, Mary Burke 2.0 with less experience, etc.
And less money.
That's right. How are you handling all this? And what I'm curious about is, you have a daughter who's 9, a son who's 13. What's your conversation like with them? Hey, you're going to see a lot of the stuff, you might hear about some of it at school. What is that like? Are you guys fully prepared for the all-out warfare that's about to take place?
So it's like right out of the Republican playbook, frankly.
Right.
So and I, at the beginning, I was being attacked by both sides. It was like the equal opportunity attack dog. Yeah. So there was a group that put my head on the end of a snake.
So it's shaped like a W.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a snake. So my wife's comment on that was, well, at least it was a good picture of you.
And then they photoshopped the next one, right?
Well, hang on. Then I showed it to my son. And he thought it was actually kind of cool that Daddy's head was on the end of a snake, which was kind of neat. It's a playbook thing, because right now the Republicans, they know how to beat Democrats. They're kind of the typical people coming out of politics, but they really don't have an answer for me. That is an effort to really distract the conversation away from what's important, and what's important is to address the real issues that are ongoing in our state, the issues that the people care about. All of this dust that's being stirred up around my candidacy is to throw the dogs off that scent. The Republicans do not want to have someone who's opposing Walker, who has real ideas and the ability to execute, facing him in an election, because I know things about building businesses, real economic plans, real infrastructure upon which you can grow communities and grow an economy and provide good paying jobs and get things done in the state. They don't want people hearing that message.